This week, the Church celebrates Saint John of Capistrano, a governor, a military leader, and a Franciscan priest. It has been said that Christian saints are the world's greatest optimists. They aren't blind to the existence of evil, but they base their confidence on the power of conversion through Christ. Imagine being born in the 14th century. 1/3 of the population and nearly 40% of the clergy were wiped out by the bubonic plague. England and France were at war. The city-states of Italy were constantly in conflict. Gloom dominated the spirit and the culture of the times. John Capistrano was born in 1386 in Capistrano, Italy. His education was thorough. His talents and success were great. At the age of 26, he was made governor of the city-state of Perugia. Imprisoned after a battle similar to St. Francis, he resolved to change his way of life. At the age of 30, he entered the Franciscan novitiate and was ordained a priest 4 years later. John's preaching attracted great throngs of people at a time of religious apathy and confusion. He and his Franciscan brethren were received as living saints across Europe. They were instruments in reviving a dying faith. The Franciscan order itself was in turmoil over the interpretation and observation of the rule of Francis. Through John's tireless efforts and his extensive knowledge of law, the heretical practices were suppressed and the order freed from interference. John of Capistrano also helped bring about a brief reunion with the Greek and Armenian churches. When the Turks captured Constantinople in 1453, John was commissioned to preach and lead a crusade for the defense of Europe. He led the army to Belgrade, where they gained an overwhelming victory. Unfortunately, worn out by his superhuman efforts, Capistrano fell ill after the battle and died. His life can be described in 3 words: initiative, organization, and action. His Christian optimism drove him to confront problems at all levels with a confidence inspired by his deep love of Christ. Saint John Capistrano, pray for us.